Mic check 212. Mic check 212. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, do not adjust your channels. You are now tuned in to the 4th episode of Drinks and Convos, baby. Make some noise. We in here. We are in here. We are back in effect. Back like we never left. Drinks and Convos episode 4, man. If you haven't already, make sure to get you something to sip on, pour up. You know what I'm saying? Again, it does not have to be alcohol. It could be your drink of choice. It could be water, tea, coffee, whatever you're feeling at the moment. But if it is alcohol, I ain't mad at you. Do your thing, baby. But look, this is a very special episode. Got a couple margaritas in here, you know what I'm saying? Mixing it up a little bit. I know it's January, but I like to feel like I'm on the beach in any weather. You feel me? Any month. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, this is another thing, too. I forgot. Well, I'm going to say it after I introduce. I got my special guest in the building. Give it up for my boy, Killer Cam. Killer Cam be here. He's back. He's back in effect. We in here. If you haven't already, get you something nice and cold. Kick back, relax, kick your feet up. If you need to, get you some of that ooh-wee to get your mind right. You know what I'm talking about. But we in here. Oh, yeah. Last episode, too. I always said I wanted to start the episodes off with a cheers to the camera. I did that past episode, so I'm gonna do this again. I don't know. I ain't about to take all this now, but I'm gonna give me a little.
Mine already gone.
A little sip. So cheers, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We in here. Drinks and Convos. We back. Let's go. Let's get it. Drinks and Convos, baby. Make some noise. I'm gonna keep it real transparent with y'all. We already filmed this segment, but we had some technical difficulties, so we back in here. But yeah, we're gonna hop back into the topic of what happened this past Wednesday. I know y'all seen it all over your news feed, all over your timeline. You couldn't have missed it. How these white people stormed Capitol Hill this past Wednesday, man. It was tragic. It was crazy. They rioted. They had police escorts. Like how you have a police escort to go and riot Capitol building? Like that makes absolutely no sense. If it would have been us. And you know what I mean by us, black people, we would have been shot down, tortured, the whole nine. Crazy out here, man. That didn't make no sense.
It makes no sense, man. And then I seen them escorting old ladies up and down the stairs. I'm like, man, they shouldn't have been there in the first place.
Man, if it was a sister, they would have kicked her. If it was a black woman, they would have kicked her down them steps.
Nah, you go ahead and walk down them steps yourself, Fannie Mae.
It's crazy. Like we, as black people, we wouldn't even got close. We wouldn't got close. Nowhere near that building. I don't understand how they was able to do that. Get past the barriers, get inside the building, and sit at Nancy Pelosi's desk with his feet on that mug.
We can't even, we're not even able to do simple stuff. Go to the store and get some Skittles. We're not able to mind our own business, plan. You know what I mean? Playing in the backyard or at a park without dying. We can't go on a run without dying. So we wouldn't have made it to Capitol Hill.
No way. And to remind y'all that Breonna Taylor's killers only got fired and not arrested. How'd that work? You know what I'm saying? All this stuff goes together. Trayvon Martin get gunned down for going to the store for some damn Skittles. I mean, when is enough, man? You know what I'm saying? Like Wednesday was a perfect display of white privilege. That was white privilege at its finest right there. Like, oh my goodness. It was sickening. Like, it was crazy. I'm just scrolling on my news feed like, yo.
And I thought all Trump supporters had jobs and stuff they do during the day. Why y'all riding at 12:30 in the afternoon?
Man, thousands of people.
Y'all called out, so y'all mean to tell me we're in the middle of the pandemic, y'all weren't wearing masks, money already scarce,
Man.
and y'all called off to go riot at Capitol Hill?
Yeah.
And the thing is, this is the thing. This is why they so stupid, all of them. We pay for that. You going in there destroying everything. You don't want your taxes to get raised, but you go in there and destroy Capitol Hill. You pay for that. Come on now, y'all blame Black Lives Matter for going and burning cars and destroying businesses because a man was killed. Y'all want to go destroy Capitol Hill because your candidate lost fair and square.
Sick. Like y'all bad of that bad of losers. Like it's I don't get it, man. Like you that sorry that Trump is getting out of office. First of all, Biden don't win this election for like the 50th time in a row. How many times you gonna recount? It ain't nothing else left to recount. It's like when you hungry and you keep opening up the refrigerator and ain't shit in there. Go to the store and get you some food. Like, bro, ain't nothing else to calculate. It was over.
The Supreme Court and the state each of those states that he petitioned in said no. There's no proof that there were cheating that happened.
Right.
See, the problem is that in America, it's always a black and white issue. It's always going to be. I don't care what nobody say, like, oh, why you always got to bring race into it? It's a black and white issue all the time.
Yeah.
The problem is they don't think it's fair because too many black people voted. Let's be honest. Atlanta, all the black people voted. Milwaukee, the black people voted. Detroit, the black people voted. Vegas, the black people voted.
Yeah, they can't handle it. It's almost like it's too much for them.
When that hard truth hit them in the face, they think they're getting, they think everything's unfair to them when they literally get to live the high life. Y'all been living the high life for 400 and some years. Come on now, we just want what you got. We don't want more or less, we just want what you got. And you see how they respond. They can't lynch us no more, so they respond by trying to overthrow a fair election.
Yep, or killing us, or throwing us in jail over absolute nonsense.
Did you see what they did to that woman out there in California when they was having a protest? She was walking from home. She was walking home from work, and there was a protest going on, and they literally held her, maced her, punched her, and she was just walking home.
Sick.
A black woman. You got grown white men grabbing a black woman, hitting on her, macing her. Basically, it's a crowd of white men picking on the black woman. That's ugly. Let that would have been us. I'm a black man, and to this day, I can't go in the elevator with a white woman without them clutching their purse.
Sick out here, man. And CNN had the nerve to say something like, have we seen? Let me see. I got it here in my notes. It was something like, have you seen a darker day in our nation's history? I was like, yeah. What the fuck? What you mean? Have we seen a darker day? Huh?
Let's bring up
all
the
stuff
Tulsa
they did to
massacre.
us. You know what I'm saying? Have we seen a darker day? Like, man, if y'all cut it out, that was the most goofiest thing ever. Yeah, we seen plenty. We still seen.
White Americans ain't seen a darker day.
Y'all, they want to keep the Arabs out the country, but what was it? The mass shooters was majority white folks. I mean, come on now. Something just don't add up. At some point, I gotta look in the mirror, man, and like, yo, it ain't everybody else. It's y'all.
It's definitely them. Like they need to look in the mirror and do some soul searching. Because how can we say that we read from the same scripture, love the same God, but you harbor so much hate in your soul?
Man, yeah, that's facts.
Like, we both believe in the same God. Why is your life more important than mine?
Man.
Why do you feel like you should have more than I have?
Say, what did he do to make these niggas that mad?
Yeah, and the thing is, us as black Americans, we didn't write, to have liberty, happiness, to be able to pursue what we want to in this life. We didn't write that. They did. Mm-hmm. So we should be able to have the same rights they do, and we don't.
Yeah, this is a situation that we had to address. It's two young black men, growing up, getting older, and really, because when you're little, you don't really pay attention to much stuff. Only to certain things, but man, really looking at this, you getting older, like, bro, this is sick. This is a sick country. This country was built off of corruption, though. We all know that. And I know it's probably some of our fair-skinned folk watching this. Like, it's not all white people, and I know that. You know what I'm saying? But ain't that what we say when y'all generalize us? So, And again, I got some white homies. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a problem with white people. I have a problem with white racists. Let's just put it like that.
See, the problem is we need more white people to educate
correctly, not whitewash.
To educate correctly on what's going on.
Yeah.
I know a few teachers from Northwest. Mm-hmm. Mr. Van Gaasbach, Mr. Gillian, they follow a lot of students on Facebook. They don't necessarily give their political views, but they educate. And I mean, they are teachers, but they educate to let you know, like, this is what the law says. This is how things should be followed. We need more white people like that that's going to educate. That don't necessarily see, like you're all my students.
Right.
It's my job out here as an educator to let you know from right from wrong. And this is how the process is.
Yeah.
Not, I'm going to take what I want to hear, and that's the truth. That's the law. One man says this is what it should be when it isn't.
Don't whitewash it, because a lot of stuff been whitewashed. Don't sugarcoat. Don't play favorites. Don't be biased. And the fact that girl, rest in peace, Breonna Taylor, but the fact that girl's killers was only fired, dog. Come on, man. Fired, though.
You can't walk into somebody's house, just start shooting.
Man.
And her boyfriend at the time did what he was supposed to do. Because if somebody walk into my house and they blasting, I'm blasting back. This woman's
It's
sleep.
very true.
And she catch a bullet for what?
Sleep.
Y'all should be fired and arrested and barred from being in a police officer anymore.
Yeah.
Your job is to protect and serve, and the only thing you served was bullets to this woman when she didn't deserve that.
They need to be arrested, in jail, put them in a hole, throw the hole away. Man.
Like I guarantee you, that federal officer that killed that white woman up there in the Capitol building, I guarantee you I guarantee you he ended up getting arrested.
Yeah, because it was a white woman for sure. A white woman that was a veteran at that. That woman was a veteran.
And you want to know something I noticed too, though, with this whole Trump thing, and I'm sorry, like I'm not a very religious person myself. I just don't like contradictions like that. Didn't in the Bible they say you're not supposed to worship any idol?
None other than God.
So why are y'all literally, you got this man's flag draped across you. You're literally going to die. You willing to risk your life and die for this man. You love everything he do. He cannot do any wrong. And the only person that really can't do any wrong in the word is God and Jesus Christ himself. So how y'all worshiping this man? Y'all making an excuse for everything he do.
Yes,
y'all enabling him.
It's a cult. Trump supporters are a damn cult, bro. KKK, all that. They all one, bro. That's a cult. It's a cult following. That's all it is a cult. Cause who in their right mind about to do that? Cause they that mad that he gone. Like, yo, it's an election, man. Get over it. Get over it. And the fact that they recounted them votes that many times, yo. Like he's about to get inaugurated in a couple weeks, and they still counting. Like,
well, they done now. They certified it. So
yeah. They certified it now. But I'm saying, why is it? Up until this point,
it shouldn't even have took that long.
Yeah,
though.
you know what I'm saying? It should not at all. Shouldn't have took that long at all.
I mean, the man lost his own state in the election. How are you a New Yorker and you lose New York?
Man, this Trump stuff was built off of hate, bro.
Sick. Like y'all on the highway with the flags in your car and beating and backing up traffic on the highway when I'm just trying to go home from work. Like y'all annoying. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Like y'all annoying and uneducated.
It's a cult.
And it's one thing. It's one thing. Like I'm not gonna say all Trump supporters are bad, but 99% of them is. The only really one I can probably respect is Candace Owens, and even her views can kind of be but I can respect where she come from for our people.
Yeah,
You just gotta listen to. You just gotta listen to how. I don't agree with all the Trump stuff, but within our community, what she trying to do for our community,
yeah.
I understand it.
To a certain extent, I straddle the fence with Candace. Just because some stuff be, some stuff just be kind of, a little shaky. But I get what you're saying though. To see her side on some stuff that she is trying to accomplish. I mean, I'm a little iffy with Candace though, but. Hey, Candace, if you watching, you can be on the show too, you know what I'm saying? We can holler at you.
Yeah, I would love to interview Candace Owens, man.
Yeah, for sure.
She, what she's trying to do for our community, I can get behind it. I can't get behind all the Trump stuff, but I can get behind that.
The quote unquote, sometimes coonery, but everybody go about certain things, certain ways. And again, let's not get this misconstrued. Drinks and Convos is a judge-free zone. You know what I'm saying? We don't judge nobody, but we just point out the stuff that absolutely does not make any sense. The stuff that went on and the stuff that continues to go on makes no sense. I mean, we all should be able to agree on that. Like, it's a lot of nonsense going on, bro. A lot of nonsense. Again, judge-free zone, but it's a lot of nonsense.
You know what, too, man? I'll be talking about this whole Capitol Hill stuff. We talk about Mitch McConnell.
Oh my goodness!
I got a lot of family from Kentucky and Georgia. Yeah, Georgia's more richer than Kentucky, but Kentucky is hands down probably the top 3 poorest states in the country. And you denying money for the American people, especially the people that's in your state that help vote you in. and
It's that white supremacy.
they're struggling.
Yeah, at the end of the day, they don't care.
But the thing is, the major counties in Kentucky that are poor are 90% white.
Kentucky is not at all about a black state. For sure.
Like, how could you do that to your own people? And this goes with the whole Trump thing. Majority of his supporters are poor white people that feel like Trump's gonna bring them more money when that's not true.
Dave Chappelle, I don't mean to cut you off. Dave Chappelle said it best. Donald Trump don't care about no poor whites, and the poor whites is who support him. Donald Trump mostly working for white people with money and the upper class folks and benefiting them, but at the same time also leading with the racism and the hate and all that nonsense
eating that
he's
up.
with. Yeah.
That's their currency right there. We got somebody that's making hate, fashionable again.
Yeah, he making hate cool. Like what?
So we might be poor, but we get the hate out in the open. Some of the stuff he did, man, like I can get into financial stuff in a minute, but like some of the stuff he did, like I have an autistic brother. That whole thing he did before he even got elected shouldn't even have happened, bro. You should be out when he did that. You making fun of a disabled man.
Oh yeah. Facts. It's a sick dude, bro.
Everybody's so sensitive, but y'all let this man talk about a disabled man, and you still elect him in. You talk about
where was cancel culture at then?
Exactly. He on camera, and then we all guys, we talk. You know what I mean? But he got a recording of talking about I'm gonna grab him. I grab him by the pussy. Come on, bro. Like
the president,
and it's not even like, yeah, the girl feeling me, and we do the do or whatever. Nah, you making it seem like you out here molesting them, bro. Like sexually assault.
I mean, hey.
And you get elected in?
Again, this is a judge-free zone, but we can, all that link stuff with the Epstein case. We gonna leave that alone though. We ain't gonna get into Epstein.
We don't need the FBI crawling around here just yet.
We don't need that type of press. But I mean, it's there. I mean, y'all know.
Just know this. Y'all destroyed R. Kelly. Y'all should have did the same thing to that man.
Hey, can't argue with that.
Power something, man. Power will do something to you.
Power's a mug, bro. Hey, I don't mean to laugh. It just don't make sense to me. It's crazy. I only laugh because it's crazy. Jeez.
He should be impeached. All the infractions that he's done did. Man, charities. You using the charity money that you're supposed to be using for charity
stuff,
and you using it for personal business, like Donald Trump, his son. I don't know what his name, Eric Trump or something like that. Jared Kushner, y'all all need to get arrested because y'all all been doing some foul stuff. Like y'all,
it's been a lot of foul play.
Like there should be no excuses because as Black Americans, we don't get 3 chances and we out. You get 1 chance and you out. There is no 3 strikes.
Constant targets on our back. Just imagine. That's what I'm saying. Just imagine if Obama was doing half the stuff that Trump's doing. Right? He wasn't no saint. I'm not saying that. Nobody's saints, especially politicians, because politicians be doing a lot of BS behind closed doors. I mean, that's just how it is. But if Obama was out here doing half the stuff that Trump was doing, bro, and he getting away with, come on, man. Think about it. If Obama was caught in the picture with Epstein, y'all would have cooked that man. Any of that, bro. They would have cooked Obama, bro, with no hesitation.
He would have been out of office.
Yes, with no hesitation. It's tough.
It's sick because you got people that will sit here and enable this man. Y'all are allowing this bad behavior. Like, would you raise your child like this? To allow him to
It's cold, man. It's a cold fall.
To continue to do bad behavior, and you say, "Oh, he didn't incite a riot. That was what the fascists. That was them, and anti-fascists. That was them." You know what I mean? They were there. From what I seen people with Trump flags wrapped around their neck, like Superman, and y'all going in up there climbing and all that. And you go to people's Facebook profiles. Once they get exposed on Twitter, you know what I mean. You go to their Facebook and Twitter profiles, pro-Trump there in the White House.
Man, they leaving with their mail
laptops.
One dude walked out with the podium stand or something. Sick out here.
Somebody legit took a dump and spread it all over the wall.
It was on the couch. Nigga, they went in their office and dropped a turd on their couch.
Are we adults or not?
F your couch. Hey, yo, I forgot about that. That's so crazy. Hey, look, there's some sick people out here, bro. You took a dump in the Capitol. What is it? Capitol Hill? In her office on that woman's couch, bro.
And the thing is, you gotta say it. What did they do to make them niggas that mad?
A dump, bro?
And then you spread it. You going home with a stinky hand.
My man took a dookie on her couch. Oh my goodness. Y'all some rude mother lovers. Oh my goodness.
You walking up and your hand stinking.
You just shit. Oh my goodness. That is,
Get all that. Somebody just spread it in. Get it all in there.
They painted a portrait of Nancy and shit. Hey, it's crazy out here, bro. I forgot about that. Oh man.
What type of grown person just gonna go do that? I'm just gonna spread it on the couch and the wall.
Oh my goodness.
And again, we're paying for this.
Oh man.
Y'all gonna be mad when they taking that extra $15 out your check.
Yeah, we already can't get minimum wage together. Hey man, that's hilarious though. My nigga took a dump on her couch. Yo, like, come on, man.
We're adults.
Is it that serious? You that mad? Like you had to squat on that lady couch because you mad Trump didn't get back in office.
No
like,
toilet paper.
Nothing. It wasn't a piece of toilet paper in sight. What Childish Gambino say? This is America. Oh my goodness. That's gonna be a good clip right there. I'm putting that clip on Twitter. That's crazy, bro. I forgot about that. Oh my goodness.
Like, what is they out here doing, bro?
You look though. That's premeditated. That is premeditated. Like, yeah, I'm about to go in her office. I'm about to leave the biggest turd. He probably ate all types of Taco Bell.
Yeah, curry.
I'm about to leave this dump on this lady's couch, bro. That was premeditated. Like, he knew. He woke up. What they say? He woke up choosing violence. He or she, whoever it was that did it. Oh my goodness. Hey, that's crazy.
How you just wake up and say, man, I'm going. My whole purpose is to take a shit on this lady's couch and smear it on the walls.
That's it. I'm about to go to Capitol Hill and take the meanest dump I can take on this lady's couch.
And nobody stopped them.
Nobody.
Say, bro, what are you doing? Like, it's supposed to be a revolution.
That's some revolution. That's some revolution. Oh my goodness. Like at this point, they just doing stuff, man. They just doing stuff. They just doing it to do it. Like.
And bro, like, I just can't. It was just so much weird stuff happening. Like, I still can't get over who helped them old ladies up the stairs to get up there. I would be tired walking up all those steps.
Man,
how would they get up there?
The bill couldn't get up there. I'm just a bill, and I'm sitting. That man didn't even get that far. That's the only reason why I know about Capitol Hill.
I seen some old funny stuff though. It was like they had a picture of the old lady. It was like, is this the gift shop of Crackle Barrel? I can't even eat there no more because you could feel like just now I could just feel the racial tension in there.
Yeah, I never liked Crackle Barrel. Crackle Barrel felt like I was in a log cabin back in the 1800s or something. I can't stand eating there.
Wouldn't recommend anymore. The macaroni used to be good. Now they just
not at all. I'm cool on that. Oh man,
you know, kind of back on topic though.
Yeah.
But with these poor whites loving Trump so much, and he ain't really done anything financially to really help. Man, we got a little 1,200 stimulus, but what's that? Little 600. What's that? $1,800 the last 6 months.
Yeah.
That ain't nothing. That's a month's worth of bills for one person.
Not to mention the people with kids. That's nothing.
And this is the thing. I'm a person that hate contradictions. People hate socialism. Don't realize us getting that money is kind of a socialist program. Food stamps is a socialist program. You know what I mean? Welfare. That's what it is. If we need, everything depends on white Americans. This country gonna start and it's gonna end with white Americans. We need them to come together. And if you really want to help your fellow American out, we would all can contribute. Like we can, all the political stuff aside, you know, if we really just help each other out, we could be in a better position. There's 180 million working in America. If everybody put $10 a check, which you can spare that. You know what I mean? Like it ain't really that much when you think about it. $10 not gonna make or break. If we all put that for something simple like healthcare, that can save me, you, our grandma, our auntie, people with cancer. You know what I mean? That could save everybody a lot of money with hospital bills. But we can't even do that because y'all so all up in there about a damn presidential candidate and not about us as Americans, us individuals.
That's another thing too. Like black Americans, brown Americans, the minority basically. We just gotta come together, man. We gotta come together and continue to start our own stuff, our own banks, our own businesses. You know what I'm saying? Continue to support each other.
But even that, it's only gonna go so far, though.
Yeah, it is. I was getting to that. It's only gonna go so far until the point to where that black presence is really in office and really in that government realm, and we really got our foot on their necks in that sense. Because until that happens, you know, it's not gonna be much change.
Us black Americans, we got $1 trillion in spending power, but with something as far as healthcare and stuff like that, that's what we all need. So we all need to come together as Americans and be able to figure something out because we can't leave it up to Mitch McConnell, Nancy Pelosi,
As you can
you know
see.
what I mean, Biden. Because truth be told, once they get elected, they got health care for the rest of their lives. They get that salary for the rest of their lives. So they don't really give a fuck what happens to us. They might think. They might just say, because they just want to get voted in. They want to keep that power. They want to keep seeing how America should be in their eyes.
Right.
But really, you know, the average person, America, we should see America through their eyes. You know, everybody taken care of. You know, love. You know, not struggling. You got to pick between, I got to pay this credit card or this hospital bill or rent or food for my kid. You know what I mean? It's really sick out here. Like y'all putting all y'all hopes on one person when really we can do so much more for each other.
I don't know, man. We gotta figure it out. Something don't gotta change. You gotta actually do right by people, bro. That's the thing. Like you get all these elect and vote all these people into power. I don't know. Again, I'm no politician, nor do I want to be. But again, I'm just addressing stuff that don't make no sense at all.
And the thing is, you don't even have to be a politician. You just gotta have common sense.
Exactly. It's humane. It's my human right. It's human nature to be kind. It's human nature to do right by others. It's like, why you gotta be an evil, despicable person leading off of hate?
Yeah, because I mean, I know there's a lot of white Americans that might not think the way I think. But I love the white boy down the street just as much as I love you.
Facts.
Because we all human.
We all one.
We all bleed red. So, you know, I love them just as much as I love you. Because we all human. You know what I mean? It's my right and obligation to take care of you when you in need. Regardless of who you are. But it's so sick that people don't think that way.
I don't know, man. I don't know. But you know, like, a lot of people, I don't know. A lot of people was raised different, though, too. They got a lot to do with it, how some people be raised and what be going on in their household. It's a lot of layers that go into that stuff.
But how can you be comfortable with just having that much hate in your heart?
I know. Yeah.
That'll drive you to a grave.
Last episode, I said it. I was like, man, I don't know how people just wake up angry. How you wake up angry, going to hate, be a troll on the internet? Like, who does that, bro? I don't know. I don't understand. I don't have a hating bone in my body. And again, like I also said, I could see if that person was wrong and they actually did something to you. That's the big unless. But other than that, what's y'all point? What's y'all point of hate, man? I don't get it. I don't get it.
We as a people got to do better. Have to. Not just black Americans, it's black Americans, white Americans, Latino Americans. You know,
Asian American. I mean,
you know, Asian Americans. We all have to do better. Us as African Americans, we already accepting of everybody into our culture. Why can't we be part of yours? Why can't we get the same love that we would show you? You know what I mean? Like, a lot of us, we're not inherently racist. You know what I mean? I don't know too many racist black people. Yes, black people can be racist. All that stuff you see on Twitter and all that, yes, they can. They can definitely be racist. Even against ourselves, we are.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Very true. The coonery is real out here.
But we just want the same respect we give everybody else.
Facts.
You know, if we having a barbecue and our white neighbor, we're going to invite you over, like, come on over. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
But if you having a dinner at Eddie Merlot's or something like that, would you be the same? Would you invite us? If your answer no, you's a fucked up person.
Right. That's where it is right there. There go your answer. We think about this all the time. Like, we at the beginning of this change. Like our generation, the generations after us. Even like Gen Z. Like we're still fresh. This is still a fresh. I don't want to word this. This is still like the revolution and changing and evolving, and you know the whole civil rights movement. That's still going on because again, stuff like Jim Crow was only in the 1950s. Jim Crow ended in the 50s. We got grandparents that was born in the 50s. You know what I'm saying? Like all of this stuff is still fresh, but at the same time, it's like yo, you know it ain't right. You know it's time for it to end. It's time for other stuff to happen, and this stuff needs to be addressed, man. And taken care of accordingly.
We live in an information era.
Right.
If you can become enlightened through the information at your fingertips, that's on you.
Man.
Some people got to realize Trump ain't your savior. If you're poor, it's because you decide to be poor, and not even just financially, but poor mentally, physically,
attitude,
or whatever. Change is ugly. You got to be willing to get ugly for change. For the right cause. I don't want y'all to misconstrue that whole Capitol Hill thing is change, because it's not. It's hate.
Yeah, it's not change at all.
But change is ugly, and it starts with yourself. You know, we all indirectly affect each other. So if you really want to see change, go help your brother out or your sister out. When you are of pure mind, then we'll be able to get things done. Don't keep sugarcoating everything and letting people get a slide with stuff or stuff that you don't feel comfortable with, that you know that, hey, you know, this can have a bad effect for our community. Do not sugarcoat. Don't let people slide. We're not letting people slide all this year and forever. If it's some foul stuff, call it out.
And y'all know it'll be foul stuff because it was a video of a man, I believe, a white man, he was at the airport and something was going on and the police was like roughing him up. And he literally screamed out, "Y'all are treating me like a black man." What? Him getting roughed up by some police at the airport because I don't know what happened. He yells out, "You are treating me like a black man." What does that say?
It sounds like to me that he's aware. He's aware of how we get treated. He just don't give a fuck because he know he shouldn't be treated that way.
Exactly. So y'all see it. I mean, y'all see it. Everybody see it, man. We're all pretty, you know, well-rounded people. We know when we know right from wrong. Let's just put it like that. Everybody know right from wrong, man. Period. Point blank. So, you know. Heavy topics. We ain't mean to get heavy on y'all today, but you know, stuff has to be said and addressed. It has to be. You know what I'm saying? We not gonna keep just walking past and stuff like it ain't happening. And me and my brother and everybody that looks like me gotta walk outside every day worried because somebody might be angry at me because I'm black. You just off rip just mad at me because I'm black. Like, yo, come on, man.
I told my brother, you know, I told him, I was like, man, look, don't be out like that. Because after this whole election thing, you never know what's on their mind. Police officers, you got police officers taking photos with protesters on the Capitol. Your main goal is to keep the House and the Senate safe But you sitting up here, you taking pictures with them? You agree with them. That means you agree. You putting yourself out there because you believe what they're doing is right, and it's not. That's an attack on all of us, for real. It's
crazy out
Like,
here.
you almost a traitor, for real. Confederate flags, Trump flags, basically, the American flag to them is the Trump flag.
Man,
Come on now.
the Confederate flag.
They lost. Well, I thought we were Americans. I thought we were only winners. Since when are we following? You still believe in the South will rise again, and that old ideology. They lost.
It's over. Take your L and move on, man.
It was over 100 and some years ago. They lost. There is no the South is rising again or none of that. We are the United States of America. Let's be united. Let's get united in the education.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? Let's get united financially to where none of us are struggling. None of these kids are going hungry out here. But parents don't got to make decisions. You know what I mean? Decisions that's gonna impact their kids' lives 20 years from now. You know what I mean? Or even decisions that my kid is. I can't leave my 12-year-old kid at home by themselves, but I gotta go to work. Come on, we supposed to be united. And let's be frank. Like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing. It's the white Americans that keep dividing us. Every time we get close to coming more together,
That's very true.
divided. Some of the people that I went to school with is pro-Trump, and not even for the educated reasons why. If you like Trump because you like him, that's cool. If you got an educated reason on why,
Right.
it's cool. But if you like him just because he tells it how it is, he's not a politician, those not educated views. You're not naming no policies, no nothing like that. And you basically give it into the hate. I don't want to wear a mask because I have some invisible disability. And I feel like I shouldn't have to wear a mask because Trump said I don't have to. This is what one girl said that I graduated high school with, and I didn't think she was like that. So not only are you giving in to hate, but you willing to put other people's lives in danger?
Trump said that. Meanwhile, he was standing in a White House front lawn, barely breathe. That nigga chest almost caved in.
Exactly. Yeah, Trump telling y'all don't gotta wear masks. Do what I say.
That nigga Trump
But this man, you know what I mean? When he get COVID,
it's crazy.
he going to the best hospital in the country.
Exactly. He can do that. Y'all can't. That he telling don't wear the mask.
This man got a condo as a hospital room.
Oh man, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, it's common sense, man. Support who you want to support, whatever. But it comes down to common sense, man. Some stuff just don't make sense. That's all we saying. It don't. It makes absolutely zero sense. Again, we don't mean to get too heavy, but this is a situation that needs to get addressed.
Use your common sense.
Point blank. You know from right from wrong. You know right from wrong. You know good from evil. Good or bad. That's all we saying. Let's exhale. Take me another sip of my margarita. Woosah a little bit. In other news. Have y'all been watching wrestling? I haven't. But on my news feed, I see my man's Uncle Snoop. Shout out to Uncle Snoop. He was on AEW. You know, the newest wrestling platform that came to, TV. He was on AEW wrestling. I don't even know who, to be honest with y'all. I haven't watched wrestling in years. He's wrestling somebody. He got on the top rope and did his best impression of a frog splash, which was terrible. But we love Uncle Snoop, though. It's hilarious. It's good to see somebody of his stature, his age, still out here getting it, having fun, man. I said it the other day, Snoop completed the game to life. He just out here doing side missions at this point. You know what I'm saying? Being a commentator. He was a commentator with the Mike Tyson and Roy Jones fight. He wrestling, jumping off the turnbuckle. Snoop out here doing everything. I hope when I get to that age, man, I can really just live my life like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Just chilling, just doing whatever I want when I want. You know what I'm saying?
You think his knees hurted after that?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Unc probably smoked him a pound and had some Bengay on them knees.
Took a bath with some Epsom salt.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's a place. You know what I'm saying? Financially, financial stability, mentally stable. You know what I'm saying? Just be in a good place at that age. Cause Snoop like what, like 50 something, I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he in his 50s.
Yeah, that's where we all want to be. You know what I'm saying? At a certain point, get into that comfortability zone, that retired zone. You know what I'm saying? You're able to do what you want when you want. That's the life right there.
And the thing is, though, Snoop got to where he got because he got himself educated.
Right. He got himself together. Let's not forget, back in the day when he was with Death Row and stuff, and he was on trial. Again, he wasn't guilty, of course, but you know what I'm saying. He was in that life that he wasn't supposed to be in. And he knew he wasn't supposed to be in it. Got out of it.
He got with Master P. And got himself educated.
Shout out to Master P, man. Shout out to Master P. Master P got his hand in everything. Shout out to Master P, man. That's the entrepreneur I aspire to be. You know what I'm saying? Master P, he doing the thing.
He got his hand in everything. Like, you gotta respect the.
That's a hustle.
Respect the hustle.
Yeah, he's a hustler for sure.
I don't feel like he get his props.
No, I don't. I feel like, it's nothing against like Jay-Z or none of them, but I feel like people praise him and others more than they do than Master P.
People praise Jay-Z more because he would Beyonce.
Yeah, he had a better arguably a better music catalog as well throughout his career. But Master P.
But his market that he in though. You New York, that's where rap started.
Oh yeah, that's the birthplace of rap.
So,
no doubt.
Of course you're gonna be a little bit bigger.
Yeah, no doubt.
But Master P, man, Louisiana, you know what I mean? Like, he put that state on the map.
Yeah, people weren't really giving Southern rappers that bump, that hype, I should say, when they was first coming out. Yeah. Master P got his hustle hand strong, for sure. I aspire to be like Master P.
He got his hand in everything, man, and it's lovely. And he educate more. Like, I feel like Jay-Z educate, but I don't always feel like it's. I mean, I know the 444 album and all that, but Master P, literally, he just goes on Instagram or whatever and just give you free game, just because.
Just cause, that's facts.
Like, you should be able to give free game because people coming up isn't your competition anyway.
Right.
Because it's gonna take them a time to get to your level.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you're not my competition. You're my brother.
It's a big point.
You're my sister.
A huge point.
So I'm gonna give you this game. Whether you take it and do something with it or not, that's on you. But I'm gonna give you the game just so you know.
Yeah, a lot of like the older generation and certain guys. I won't say all, of course, but I never understood that. Like, yo, why won't you give knowledge to the younger generation? It's almost like they, I don't know, like we they competition or something. Like, no, y'all the OGs. Pass it down to us. We're gonna pass it down to the people under us. You know what I'm saying? Keep the cycle going as it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying?
Because everybody feel like
withholding information.
Yeah, they feel like you should have to get it out the mud like them.
Why?
But no.
Yeah, why?
Come on, when you running track or whatever, you supposed to pass the baton. You supposed to run as fast as you can and pass the baton for the next person. The way it makes their job a little easier.
Exactly.
About time we complete the circle, We done ran the fastest we can, and we all straight. Like,
all good, chilling.
You know, we all need that guidance. If I could do something to help you come up, that's just how it should be. I'm not gonna withhold information for what?
Yeah.
We at two different parts of our life. You're not competition to me.
Man, if you shit, I mean 30, 35 and up, whatever the case may be, and can't give information to a guy like, you know, some guys like us, 24, 23, even younger, like, yo, you ain't doing it right, man.
Man,
I would anything I know. If somebody asks me, I don't withhold information, even at this age. You know, I don't know nothing. I'm only 24 years old. I'm still learning by the day. You know what I'm saying? But the information that I do know, I would never withhold from.
yeah, because I mean,
anybody.
why would you? Even your little brother.
Yeah,
you know what
sure.
I mean? Why would I withhold information from him when it can help him along much faster?
Right.
You know,
Facts.
it's like financial information is so hard to come by. Like, bro, we had two different walks of life. Why do you want to be? You say you want to see me win,
Man.
but you don't want to help me
Win.
get across the line.
Yeah, you want to see me win, but don't want to help me win.
Help me go across the goal and collect my 200.
Man.
You know what I mean? Like, I know this guy. I ain't gonna say no names. You know what I mean?
I think I know who this guy is as well.
Yeah, very selfish dude. You know what I mean? Like, this thing. People are so scared to give out information because they feel like, oh, they ain't in it for the right reasons. I don't want to help because this, and that. When really, you can be helping better your life and the ones around you if they were willing to help.
Yep.
Because you never know when that help might come around and help you. Like I said earlier, we all indirectly affect each other. So
Yeah.
if you help me, I go help another person, and that person gonna help another person. Well, that person that they help might come back around and help you.
Let's be clear too. I don't mean to cut you off, Killer. We're talking about people that want to be helped, not moochers, not people that take information and let it go one ear out the other. We're talking about actual people that's trying to better themselves and want to help themselves, right? That's what we're talking about. Just to be clear, you know what I'm saying? Because I know somebody somewhere would try to, you know, mess up our words.
Yeah, if you want to be helped,
Yeah.
people should help you. They should be able to help you get you to financial freedom, mental freedom, whatever. If you want to be helped.
Right.
It shouldn't be any. Now, I'm not necessarily saying not get paid for your time.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
That too.
But if that person wants your help, they need your help. If they asking for it, they want it.
Yeah.
So give it to them. It ain't always about what you can get out of it. You know what I mean? Because if you bless somebody else, 9 times out of 10, not everybody is snakes around here. 9 times out of 10, it's gonna come back around and get you good.
And I know
When you down.
well, what you just said with the snake situation, I know some people can be skeptical because, you know, I be skeptical sometimes about how people go about certain things because of past experiences, which is understandable. But at the end of the day, like you said, everybody ain't like that. It's cool to give people a chance. It's cool to educate others. You know what I'm saying? Let's make that normal. Let's make that normal, man.
Do not claim to be a Christian if you're not willing to help somebody out without thinking about yourself. You cannot claim to be Christian and always think about what you can get out of it.
Right. That's facts.
You know what I mean? Like, Jesus literally fed people. Didn't want nothing out of it. Helped the man see again. Didn't want nothing out of it. You know what I mean? So, you don't always got to think you getting something out of it. Just know you doing the right thing.
Be a blessing
And
to
if
others.
it comes around, it's going to see you again.
Yeah. For sure. You be blessed again. You know what I'm saying? You be blessed again. You'll be blessed again, man. You know what I'm saying? You'll be blessed again, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all it come down to, man.
You know. You know.
It's been a heavy episode. This is a good episode right here. It's been a heavy episode. This is a good episode right here. It's been a heavy.
You need something that's gonna be heavy.
You need something that's gonna be heavy.
You can wait. It can weigh on you. You know what I mean? Like
you can wait. It can weigh on you. You know what I mean? Like
I'm not trying to change your opinion.
I'm not trying to change your opinion.
What I think.
I'm just telling you stuff how I see things. You know what I mean? How I see things.
If you want to come on here
and
talk to me,
and if you want to come on here and talk to me, come holler at us.
You know what I'm saying?
Come holler at your boy. You know what I'm saying?
Follow us on Instagram, Twitter,
follow us on Facebook,
whatever. Twitter, he can put the links on there.
Whatever, he can put the links on there.
If you want to talk, just let us know.
Whatever, just let it. If you want to talk,
I mean, I'm always willing to get somebody insight. I'm always willing to get somebody insight. I always want to talk to people. You know what I mean?
What's this called?
What I'm saying.
Drinks and Convos.
What's this called?
Having a drink, having a conversation.
Convos. We ain't doing nothing but having a drink, having a conversation, man.
This ain't nothing but us at the bar.
This ain't nothing but us at the bar.
Starbucks or something, Panera Bread.
Starbucks or something, Panera Bread.
You know what I'm saying? Just the crib, chilling, kicking back, having
you know what I'm saying? At the crib, chilling, kicking back, having a drink and a conversation. You know what I'm saying?
All this podcast is.
It's all love.
All this podcast is. It's
all love, man.
All love. But again, like Killer said, make sure you follow us on Instagram, Twitter.
Make sure you follow us on Instagram, Twitter.
Like that, every platform.
Every platform. Put it like that. Every platform that drinks Convos. You don't want to miss out. Make sure you share this video.
Your daddy,
your cousins, your mama,
your cousin Poogie that just got out of jail, all them.
Your cousin Poogie that just got out of jail, all them. You know
even these white, supremacists that storm Capitol Hill,
supremacists that storm Capitol Hill.
We love everybody.
Share it with them too, because we love everybody.
You want to know what though? Hey, if you are white supremacist, hey, hit me up.
You are white supremacist. Hit
we
me
can
up.
Talk, and I can just let you know how
and I can just
dumb some of your
let you know how
dumb some of your views are,
and how uneducated you are.
I mean, I don't got no masters or anything. I mean, I don't got no masters or anything. I'm working towards my bachelor's, but I'll let you know and all that.
Me too.
But I'll let you know just through common sense. Just through common sense, your thought process is, and you need to grow up. Your thought process is, so you need to grow up. If you feel that kind of way, so let me know. If you feel that kind of way. Let me know. I ain't gonna call you at your name. I ain't gonna get nasty. I ain't gonna call you at your name. I ain't gonna get nasty. I'm just gonna inform you. That's what I do.
We have a drink in the convo.
We have a drink in the convo.
That's it.
Drinking conversation, man.
That's it, man.
That's it, man.
It's a good episode.
It's a good episode.
It's a good
episode, man. Well,
that's it for the day. Leave it
off on that note.
Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Make sure y'all like and subscribe on YouTube, man.
Everywhere.
You know, share the video everywhere. To the best of your abilities.
Yeah, follow us everywhere on all platforms.
Follow us everywhere on all platforms.
Subscribe, turn on your post notifications.
So you are notified when we drop a new video. So you are notified when we drop a new video.
Dropping every week, man. It's a video dropping every week, man.
Yeah. Gotta come on. I'm
stay tuned.
With the videos. Pause.
Gotta come on. I'm coming hard with the videos. Pause.
Pause. These videos out here.
Yes, I'm getting these videos out here to the public.
You know, I got some people that's gonna come on episodes too.
You know, I got some people that's gonna come on episodes too. I'm gonna interview, you know, local talent,
social media
entrepreneurs, all that good stuff.
And also, let us know what y'all want.
And also,
that too.
Let us know what y'all want us to talk about. You know what I mean? Let us know what y'all want us to talk about. Who y'all want to come on here?
We can make it happen.
Who y'all want to come on here? You know what I mean? See if I get them on. Just let us know. You know what I mean?
We just starting out.
Just let us know. We just starting out too, so we're gonna need y'all help. Help us put that foot forward.
Help one, help all.
Help one, help all.
I love you all.
I love you all.
I feel like that needs to be said.
I feel like that needs to be said.
I love everybody, man. We just gotta get together as a whole, though. You know, every episode I like to leave it off on a positive note.
You know, every episode I like to leave it off on a positive note.
We all gotta get together as a whole.
We all gotta get together as a whole.
Let's educate one another properly.
Let's get it together. Let's educate one another
whitewash
properly.
Our history.
Let's not whitewash our history.
Yeah.
And
let's all be better as a whole.
Yeah. Let's all be better.
This has been another episode of Drinking Convos. Episode 4.
Drinking Convos. Episode 4.
Thank y'all for tuning in.
Episode 4, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Again, make sure you subscribe. Turn on the post notifications so you'll be notified when the video.
At Drinking Convos. I love y'all, man. We out. Peace. Ooh-wee. That's a good one, right?